Imagine having to leave behind your family and everything that was familiar to you just to have a chance at life. Today, we are sharing the voices of Afghan refugee women who had to go through just that. In August 2021, the United States Armed Forces withdrew from Afghanistan, which marked the end of the two-decade-long war and the return of the Taliban regime to power. This event led to a large influx of Afghan refugees in the U.S. We interviewed 3 women who resettled in the United States from the camps run by the Department of Homeland Security. Each interview raised unique issues, and we look forward to sharing some of these stories with you today. First, I want to start off by providing some background about each of these women. Our first interviewee is a 22-year-old female who is unemployed here in the U.S. She received a 9th grade educational level in Afghanistan and is not fluent in English. Our second interviewee is a 30-year-old female who is also unemployed. She has a 12th grade education level and is also not fluent in English. These first 2 women are both married, but were unfortunately separated from their husbands when coming to the United States. Our last interviewee is 44 years old with a master's degree from Afghanistan. She is employed and is able to speak both Dari and English. Our interviewees shared with us some of their experiences about life and upbringing in Afghanistan. We have included a few quotes from their stories. One of the interviewees stated, "I wasn't able to study properly. I was taking care of my siblings and responsible for the household chores. Everything was on my shoulders, and I grew up at age 11. I no longer had a childhood starting from the age 11. Hearing these accounts gives us a window for understanding the women's lives before fleeing their country. All 3 women bravely shared the difficulties of their journey and gave us insight on the dangerous process of leaving Afghanistan. For instance, one of the first interviewees shared with a heavy heart that at the airport, we didn't eat for 2 days straight, and for the remaining 3 days, we only ate apples. It was really cold and there was no room to sleep. We had 1 blanket that was shared amongst 11 people. So, although coming to the U.S. meant having a chance at life, there were still many hardships that they had to face. Now these women are out of the camps and are residing in government housing. They express gratitude to have made it to this point, but are still left with many challenges adjusting to the barriers that come with being alone in a new country. In all 3 interviews, the women described problems with communication, transportation, and navigation. One of the women stated that, "What troubles me the most here is being alone. I'm afraid of being by myself." These quotes don't even scratch the surface on how much they've been through, but they do give some insight nonetheless. Overall, the interviewees had many eye-opening stories. We are sharing their unique struggles with community members in an effort to inform those who are able to make a difference in the lives of this resilient population. I hope that this presentation adds to your understanding of Afghan refugee women. Thank you for your time today.